Oh yeah.
We got
All
you.
right, cool. I accidentally unplugged it. Yeah, it was always fun.
Sounds lovely.
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 Well, we could talk about the Rex Theater closing.
Oh,
Sucks.
we got. Yeah. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
We're rolling.
Oh, beautiful. Dude, yeah, a lot of stuff has happened this week. This has been a crazy it's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From like the very beginning to like hours ago. Yeah. Yeah, shit.
I
Man.
mean, what are you thinking of other than the Rex? Or
Oh, just the work, like the Breonna Taylor fucking shit, you know, RPG, you know, like we lost a judge this week. We lost, like, you know, we just lost.
We lost.
We lost. Yeah, dude. We took a lot of L's this week. You
Yeah,
know?
we took a
this
lot of
week was
fucking
not a
L's.
dub.
Not a dub week. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, the Rex. It's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I did.
Yo, I gotta say there was one dub though,
Go on.
but it's not. We'll get to that later. We're gonna be in a negative space right now. We're gonna be a little sad.
Dude, I say give us the
yeah,
dub.
what? I don't. What is it?
Yeah, I would.
Scott was there for this.
need
It's
to
it's
watch.
it was a tag teaming effort, and this is Team Beauty Slap. This is the squad, the Call of Duty gaming squad. We
was fun.
produced a shining moment in our team's history. We took down one of the world's best players yesterday.
Oh, it's true. It happened.
We defeated one of the world's biggest streamers, Dr.
Oh,
Disrespect.
No way, really?
Yes. This is a fact. I forgot about that.
This is a fact. It's the one silver lining in the week.
It took three of us.
It took three. Yeah, he definitely like downed two people and like, you know, definitely hit it. But I came in, swooped in there, and
Hot drop at military is what it was.
Hot drop it. I love this.
Yeah.
yeah. So that is, you know, Scott was first. He was like, "Was that Dr. Disrespect?" And I see like the person that like I was like, "Oh, it's
He
dead."
slides in. I shoot him like 4 times. He doesn't die.
Slides in.
He literally slides in full speed. Glock, 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 knocks me and our other dude just meleeing us. I like try to shoot him, but he knocks me. But then Hakeem comes in, third person in. Bop, bop. Yeah,
That's what it took. And,
that's the highlight of the week.
That's it.
That's
One-
pretty
a
good.
one round
Was
of a
he
video game.
streaming?
It
Did
is.
you like immediately?
I
look at the
immediately
stream after?
checked and he wasn't streaming, so I was
That's
like, maybe
almost
it's not
better.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
it
was
just
practicing.
said his name, which is like what his shit said. He did have a tournament today. So.
And he meleeed 2 of you, which is
It's no, dude, the context clues are actually support it being him.
Oh, he definitely took a couple of us down. Yeah, he definitely.
Mm-hmm.
He did not go out without a fight.
man. I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
And it's like all these guys always can see their like fucking kill feeds and shit, and it's like I'm sitting like 9 feet from my television. It's like half the time I can't even see it because of the contrast ratio. But I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Dr. Disrespect. I saw the kill feed like, and then Hakeem's like, oh shit, I think it is.
Yeah, it was. And
Truly, you're right. That is a bright spot. It got
It
much
is a
more
bright
chipper
spot.
when he brought that up.
yeah.
One dub.
Well, we didn't even win the game. We got like fifth
Oh, no.
place. No
Dude,
way.
like
we
I
got-
said, that
yeah,
happened
dude.
immediately, and then you
It
died
happened-
10 seconds later. So it's,
Yeah, or something
it's
like
not
yeah,
the point.
Definitely,
That's the
yeah.
principle.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
Yes,
the point.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's not the
exactly.
point.
It's still a dub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it
it's
absolutely
definitely
is. It's
still
like,
a dub.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe.
It's still a dub.
Nice haircut, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yep, fresh cuts.
I noticed.
Yep. Thank you. I can count on Hakeem to notice my cuts.
Dude, I got your back, man.
Yeah.
You guys haven't lived together for a while, but that's still a living together thing.
Dude, I know when Scott gets a cut too. You know,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like, you
Hakeem's
know.
on that shit.
it's definitely not now. I definitely need to do it.
I got you though. When it happens though, I got you. You're like, oh, yo, that's smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You
did
can
get
put that
lined
one in
up?
the bank for the next one. It's actually all done.
I'm good.
Consider
Just
that
gonna
it.
feel a disturbance in the forest and send you a text. Like, yeah, dude, nice haircut. It's very smart.
You got it lined up. Everything's looking nice. Yeah.
Nice fade, dog.
There'd just be like a joke in my house where like my mom would walk in the house just at any point and everybody would just be like, nice haircut, nice haircut, nice haircut, even if she didn't get a haircut. So they could be like, I was the first one to say, I was the first one to notice.
Yeah,
I
I
was the
love
first one to
that.
notice. Like my brother would be like, or my stepdad would be like, nice haircut, nice haircut. I was the first. I was first. You guys are such bad brothers and children. You don't notice your mom's haircut.
That's nice.
Same.
That's funny.
It's just all related to
That's wholesome. though.
noticing your people's haircuts.
Yeah. Goes a long way too. You know, it's like.
Oh, of course. You get the fresh cut. Someone's like, you got a little haircut. Looks good. Okay.
Oh, the one is
Oh,
like
look at
something's,
you. Look at you. Little
something's
haircut.
different. They're just like.
You, looking a little,
Yeah, like, yeah.
looking a little less homeless.
Yeah. I
You
drank
look-
tiger blood.
You really look like shit.
Yeah, but now it's like,
It was.
what have you been up to recently?
It was bad before, but
Yeah.
now it's worse.
What's wrong?
Sorry.
Man.
Oh, you paid for a haircut. What? I'm
Oh, you
I'm
paid
so
for a
sorry.
haircut? That's a nice touch.
I'm so sorry.
That's a good.
Yeah,
that's a good
paid
touch.
money.
Man.
Gabe, have you seen Boof lately?
Dude, Boof just got a knee replacement. So Boof's,
What?
Boof's been. He's working. Yeah, this happened.
Who's on the sideline?
Boof is sidelined
Big Boof on the
temporarily.
sideline.
Boofalini's gonna be back before before spring, though. I'm sure we'll be playing some fall golf. Yeah, it was like he's rehabbing aggressively, as you would expect, because the incentive is aligned with in the right way.
Love that. Everyone
Yeah.
send best wishes to Boofalini.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
yeah.
I don't miss Boof, but I don't not miss Boof. I would say.
Well, that sounds boof-like.
Probably
Yeah.
feels the same way towards you.
Boof definitely feels the same way.
Dude, who else is gonna call you on your shit though? Like I feel like Boof was a needed. He's a mainstay of
you
the North Shore golf experience.
Yeah. He is a mainstay. I don't know if it's for calling you on your shit necessarily, but he will call you on your shit. He'll also call you Boof while calling you on your shit.
That's a mainstay.
Check it, Boof.
That's the
Boof is the
mainstay. Yeah.
That's so meta. It's just
He's a developed character, man.
yeah,
Yep. Boof would have been there today.
self-promoting. Yeah. How'd you do today?
Oh. Not
Not a dub.
it was not a dub.
A week of L's.
It's
dude.
my first L in a while, guys.
It's the fine. It's the good week. It's a good week for it. you know?
I brought it back.
Pile them in now.
I brought it back on the back nine, but it was a rough front for the Boof, for Junior Boof,
A little boof.
For a little boof.
for Junior Boof.
For those just tuning in, Junior Boof is the it's just the name that Boofalini could call you.
Dude.
You know, it would call you.
No
Scott.
more explaining unnecessary, I feel.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
If you're talking to Boof, you're probably Junior Boof.
You're definitely Junior Boof. No one out seniors Boof.
No, it really depends. It really like you have to be. I'm the only Junior Boof that I know of, you know. But there are others,
So legit.
certainly.
I'm sure I'd be a Junior Boof.
Here's a good stat though, Scott. My dad did beat me, but he had 7 pars, 0 3-putts, and putted lights out. I've never seen him putt so well, and he still shot 90. Dude, he fucked himself so many. That's
Oh.
why it was, dude.
Like some
7
chunks going
Chunk
across the
City.
Yeah, Chunk City.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was like wasted shots is what it sounds like.
7 pars, lights out putt. I've never seen him putt so well. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He
Also
started
not-
par, and it was very close to par.
Oh, it's all
birdie.
going downhill from there, especially with someone that's in his head as much as your dad.
That's correct. It takes.
He's like 3
one
pars
shot.
in a row. He's like, I'm breaking 80.
Create analysis.
It's like, bro, you got 90% of your round left. You are dead. You're dead in the water, my man. Dude, I literally just saw a meme that was like, when your buddy who you regularly beat by 15 like stripes one down the first fairway. It's such a niche meme. He's like, looks at you and is like, I might have a chance of beating you today. You know, and you look at him and the meme's like some sort of reactionary face. It's like,
Dude, I like that meme.
yeah.
I have not seen it, but I get it.
That's a good verbal meme. That's a good verbal meme.
But I get it. I started hitting it quite long today, Scott. I hit a 300 drive today.
That's what I'm talking about. I
Yep.
started to see it. It's it's your dad's driver.
It
and
is.
a longer swing.
Yeah, all of that's true.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody does that.
Boof knows that.
So that's the golf talk.
Well, you didn't mention I'm gonna say 2 under par.
Yeah, no, I haven't, but you should mention it.
How'd you do, Scott?
I told Hakeem because I was very proud of it.
Obviously,
But I
I,
haven't
don't think
told
Jake
Jake
knows. Yeah,
Jake, I
How
shot
did you
1
play?
over par last week with Gabe and his dad the whole round, and I shot 2 under par on the back 9 for the first time in my life. Played under par at 9 holes, so I was very.
yeah,
gotta-
two
know, there's
under on the back.
Fucking good.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was with my dad and I were
Yeah,
there
it's like
too.
the first time I've played golf with Gabe's dad since the beginning of the season, and about 10% of my unemployment goes towards the city parks every week. But I invest it back in the fucking county. You know what I mean? Like I'm paying it straight back to
Circle of
Allegheny
life.
County.
I love
So, like,
that.
They
It's like
notice,
I've
too.
been collecting unemployment, and it costs $28 a week for me to go and give it back to the parks. And I've been doing that consistently
You know?
for a couple
we have
months
been
now.
consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really have.
But yeah, I
I-
had an unbelievable round with Gabe and his dad last week. Where it was crazy.
It really was a good round.
Dude,
That's incredible, man.
Yeah. I'm so interested. The idea of competitive golf is kind of fascinating to me just because, like, watching people play golf, it's, like, so chill the whole time. And I imagine at a really high level, like, you're just incredibly focused that whole time. You know what I mean? But it's, like, it's, like, such a long, sustained focus. Like, as soon as the game's over, are you, like, fuck yeah, like, or is it just, like, you've been in such a, like, focus
Well,
that, like,
I
you
can
just
tell
win
you
the
that
game and
I
you're like, yeah, that
definitely
was the best game I've
was.
ever played. Like, I'm curious what your headspace is like.
Well, it's funny because we joked about like Gabe's dad started with 3 pars, and I was like, he's dead, or something, or that like kind of thing happening. After that round, I was like, the biggest thing in that when it's happening is like it's happening, and it's like to then continue to have to play like not just like one more hole, but you have to play like all your shots the next 5 holes, and you're playing like a life, like a really good round. So
That's
like
kind
your
of what
mental
I mean. So like, are you letting yourself even smile at that point, or are you just like,
for
"Haha, this
sure,
is, like,
it's a
pretty crazy
combination
game,"
of like tricking yourself. for sure.
Combination.
It's a combination of both. Like you definitely got to smile and like, it's because you still might hit an okay shot. You still need to hit another shot. Like it happened. Like I went like birdie on the back, but I had to like chip it close to make par, and I didn't like throw a tantrum of not hitting it on the green. I just like chipped it to a foot away or something twice, and like. Yeah, it's like music or performing. It's like that is only because I've played thousands and thousands of hours around the golf course and like done the opposite so many times, where you're like tighten, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like pros though, it's like there's like levels to that shit. I'm sure guys have their own fucking strategies. But
Bryson
like generally,
DeChambeau was just talking about this exact thing. He was talking
Yeah.
about his eagle on 9, and then I think it was like 14, and he was like, I think I'm going to win. And then he was like, this is what was going through my head. And at that moment, I was like, shut up. There's a lot more golf. Like I have to focus on every single shot that I'm going to hit right now, and that's all I'm gonna. He's like, because the thought of a trophy came into my head, and he was like,
He was
get
aware.
out of there.
I mean,
I can't.
even-
This is like exactly how
Yeah,
he
And
described
that
it.
happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Like even when you're playing in like a friendly match, if like if
Absolutely.
Gabe's like, oh shit, like I'm close to Scott right now or something, and then every little moment builds in that game too, because it takes place over like 5 hours. You got plenty of time to get in your head and think about literally anything and everything. So it's like it's definitely a marathon on the focus for sure.
Yeah.
And like if you lose it, like boom, like it's gone, like a wasted shot or two. You know what I mean? And that's
Totally.
like, I don't know.
It's also the way you just described it kind of reminded me a lot of chess, actually, just in that it's like
Yeah, it sounds like it.
every individual move doesn't actually have anything to do with like the game. Like whatever situation you're in, you can just like there's an objectively right way to kind of play it, you know, and you shouldn't be thinking about like the move before it or anything. Like every single time you can just be like, I just walked up to this chessboard and it's my move and these are where the pieces are, and you can figure out
Definitely.
what the right thing to do is. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely true, especially the part about not looking behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have a
Don't look
problem in
down,
front
basically.
of you. Figure out the best way to solve it, the way you can best solve the problem too, which like has become such a big part of that getting better at the game too. It's just like you can visualize the way you think it should be done if Tiger Woods was standing over your ball. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're like, cool, just hit a nice little 10-yard with a blah, 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 blah. But if you can't pull that shot off, you probably should play something that's going to be have a higher success rate. You know what I
Feel
mean?
is such a big part
Yeah,
of the game.
it's like such an interesting combination of feel and like Bryson DeChambeau, who's like a fucking mad scientist, is like, what's the barometric pressure at 2:30 today when I'm going off at the first tee? You know what I mean? Combined with the like all feel part of it, so it's like
Yeah, but how else do you develop feel if you're not out there doing that though?
You
Like,
can't.
is there another? Yeah, there's like no other way to practice that kind of fundamental of just the experience of it, other than actually just being out there doing
no.
that.
yeah, you
And
can't.
the thing, it's a little brass instrument-y, maybe that's, or the analogy, I mean, because it's day to day. Like I was swinging my driver so well today, so there were a couple really short holes, and I was like, and I do not hit driver because I get in trouble on those, but I felt good with my driver, and I hit some great drives on these short holes today to really close, just because the club feels good in your hand that day, or you're like this shot, and you only develop that by playing, but then it's gonna like change next round. Like I might not feel like that tomorrow at all.
Dude, that's true. And if you fight it the whole day, your round will go downhill the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like straight up. Like you can't. It's like you can always try and straighten things out a little bit, but like, it's what you just is very true.
So what you're telling me is that you went 2 under par on the back nine.
Yeah, on the back nine, I went 2 under par, and I was 3 over on the front with a 3-putt par, which means I had a putt for eagle and fucked it all up.
Oh yeah, you did. You also missed a birdie putt that was much more makeable than another birdie putt. Those I considered
It's
like
true. Those
sort
the
of evening
trade-offs.
themselves out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3-putt part. That's the only really bummer of the round though.
It's true.
And it's not really that much of a bummer.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I mean, I think our comment we made a couple weeks ago still stands, that respectfully submit that you will field your 2 best golfers and your 2 best COD players, come at us, or 3 best COD players, whatever, or 4 best, because we'll get Gabe in there. We don't even need Gabe. Like, we need Gabe. He can heal us and stuff. Like, come on, he's there.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's a team player. He knows what's up. But it's Team Beauty Slap. We need shirts. We need new shirts. We need
Gave the
like, golf.
handicaps down to a 4.1 with that round.
Dude, that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I think today was my 38th round of this summer.
That's fucking
Wow.
disgusting, dude.
It's so much. I'm a 12-2, which if you told me that, I would have Absolutely taking that at the beginning of the summer. 12-2. And I'm playing like a 12-2.
Wow.
Most of the time. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
It's getting there.
For
And-
real though.
Yep.
Golf
It's
talk.
Such a crazy game.
We could go mini golfing. Whenever the world's
love
open,
that.
at least that's something that we could do with less commitment
Yeah.
than golfing.
Rage at some mini golf.
I'm down. Even Top Golf would be pretty approachable
Oh,
for
Top
everybody
Golf.
here.
What is
Perfectly.
We gotta do that. That's
Top
gonna
Golf.
set us up for next
What is
season.
that? Oh man,
Top golf is basically just like picture bowling alley vibes, but at a driving range. Like you
Exactly.
rent it as a.
Let's go.
We,
opposed to,
we
like-
gotta do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this in the winter.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
a Top
Just
Golf
gotta hit
stream
some
could
golf
actually
balls.
be pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that'd be
It's like
great.
you rent a bay by the hour, and like there are TVs, and it's outside, and there are lights and shit like that.
I wonder if there's a way to play your own music.
No,
Like,
no, it's probably terrible. It's probably not.
Yeah, you're right.
Just you know, you
Like,
can hear it.
We'll just slip
Totally.
We'll slip up a
With
chord.
the
We'll
lights.
slip up-
Or it's like on Sunday night.
That's what I would imagine it is, actually, for sure. Like a lot of blues.
But there's like TVs and shit. It's cool.
I've
Yeah,
never
it's a good
been.
feeling.
I haven't been yet.
It's a good vibe. I've been to a couple now.
It's
which is
fucking.
crazy.
It's honestly, it's fucking genius. The people who did that are just swimming in fucking cash. Like, oh my god.
Super smart.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Top Golf, is that like a standard thing, like neon bowling?
Yeah, it is now. Like when you even like watch like tournaments and stuff, like it's like the top golf shot trace. You know, like they're a huge fucking corporation now.
Word.
Def a good idea.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
it's
that.
like you'll find them in like all over in different cities. It was like a big deal when one opened in Pittsburgh. It's like, yeah, they're cool. They're like yeah. It's like the most expensive time to go is at night because like all the little like they have little fake greens with like LED lights and like all the balls are microchipped and like you know exactly how far it is. You can like play games and the like dispenser automat. Yeah, it's like they figured it
It's
out
cool.
and it's like not even that complicated, but they were like, this is a good idea.
Yep.
And they were right. They were right.
I love that.
It's crazy.
Dude, I went to one in Birmingham, Alabama, back in January, and it was awesome. Like, and it was at night, and exactly what you said. It had like the LEDs lit up for. It was my first time going, I think, and seeing like the lit up course. It's like if you get it within a certain amount of yards, it's like 100 points and like 300 points and like 500. Then like
Yeah, they're like games and
all-
shit
yeah,
that you could play if
great
you want,
games.
or you could
Yeah.
just smack balls. It's like it's whatever.
hit bombs. You can hit bombs if you
Yeah,
want.
just hit.
Hit bombs.
Well put.
We're doing this.
I am excited.
No, this
We're
is a
top
good
golf.
idea.
I'm glad we talked about bullshit as opposed to all the horrible shit that's happened this week.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. Yeah. So,
We talked about some L's. But we also talked about some dubs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It honestly
L's
just
and
makes me
dubs.
celebrate the dubs more. Like,
absolutely. Little things definitely worth enjoying.
I've also played 10 in the lobby so many times. It
It's so
bangs.
good.
It bangs.
It's so good.
Good.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
yeah. I
It's
also,
like I just can't stop laughing either. It's really funny.
yeah.
Oh, can you? This doesn't even matter. Can you bounce spot? Can you make that happen again from what we did last time, Jake?
Yes, 100%. Sorry.
I don't know why everything I said was up here when I.
Hey, Brad, how's that look?
Little
How's that look
question
coming,
I
Brad?
have for you.
I have I have a question.
I've got an answer for you, Scott. What can I do?
Yeah,
I
no,
will do
you-
that.
you-
I thought that I did. I must have forgotten. I'm sure I bounced it and then forgot to bounce bot it.
Perfect.
About it.
Yeah, that one has come full circle too. Also, just worth noting, like I had a great hang with Gabe where we made a bunch of changes, then a great hang with Scott where we pulled it back the other direction. And I honestly think it's much better for both of them.
I
Dude, that's
honestly, I
awesome.
100%
You can
agree.
hear the trumpet so much
Yep.
better when it matters. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, that's incredible. Thank you for that.
Dude, yeah, it's good, dude.
Okay, yeah.
It's so funny. I saw an artist. Well, it was like, what's his name? An artist post on Instagram. The dude who like painted your hands, and I commissioned to paint those like ice cream sandwiches. I forget his name. It's not John. It's
I know who you're talking about.
Hakeem.
Hakeem is the dude that we met at Wilkins' block party.
DC.
Wait, sorry.
DC PGH. You have art by him hanging on your walls.
Oh, John Maurice Muldoon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is
I was
John.
like, what
I
did
thought
you
his
guys
name
say?
was John. Yeah, I was like, anyway, he just like posted some photo of an old painting of his, and I meant to bring this up to you, Jake, because he was like, "Yo, this is one of my favorite paintings I did," and it was like, I did it like spur of the moment, and it took like no time, and it's like one of my favorite things I've ever done. And I looked at it, and I was like, "Dude, that's probably one of my favorite paintings I've ever seen of yours." And we were just talking about how like 10 in the Lobby happened to we were like throwing around a few ideas, but then like the whole song kind of came together weirdly fast. And we were like, what the fuck? Like that's like, but then Jake was like, I've realized that's just not how this shit works all the time. You know what I mean? Like some things, it's like not like linear. Like it's not just like how much work you put into a song or a specific project is relative to the goodness or the,
The
outcome
speed
in
with
general,
which
the
you make
speed
a
or
song.
the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more
Doesn't
like-
relate to
yeah.
like
It's
the
the culmination
quality
thing.
of it.
Like you've been doing
It
this.
could,
for-
but
it's,
or it
yeah,
might
it's-
not.
Yeah, you're
you
like
know?
bettering yourself as a song creating machine, and then you can just hit print every once in a while. Sort of is more of the way to think about it. But
That's
yeah,
a good way to
the
do
Yeah,
it.
it was
main
just
thing
like a
is
shared
just-
experience that I saw someone share.
Dude,
You know
I
what I
love
mean? Like
that,
pretty
yeah.
recently, like right after we had been like, okay, yeah, I think this is pretty close. Like,
It's just so easy to just put like a direct line between effort and time spent on something, you know? Just
Right.
Yeah, it's like I have a tendency definitely to just finish a song and then be like, okay, I'm gonna keep this on my computer for 3 more months, and then like tweak a hi-hat one day, and then I'll feel like I've worked on it long enough, you know, which is just like so dumb. Usually these things happen in 15 minutes. You just have a sweet idea, do a thing, and like I don't know, make a bunch of progress. Can't overthink it.
Yeah, I mean, there a lot of skills training is that way too. Honestly, flexibility is totally this way, like body flexibility. But I mean, brass flexibility is kind of that way too. But it's just like you feel like you are making no progress for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden you're just way in way more range. You're like, what the fuck? And then that's just where you are for a long time. Again,
Yes.
it's just not. It's so far from linear, and it's a mind fuck. But you got to just stay with the process.
Yes.
Keep meeting.
Yes, and keep playing, like
Yeah.
expanding your boundaries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you never get the. This is like your chances for like a Black Swan event. Our maybe 10 in the Lobby was a baby Black Swan event, but
Absolutely.
those can't happen if you don't meet.
see the
It's like we're
illustrate
still
that.
meeting,
Yes.
still doing work.
my God, so looking forward to playing that live one day. You know, Hakeem, where you're just like doing the rap, and I was like
I'm doing the
introducing
rap.
band. You
Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just saying the way you said that was the whitest way ever. I gotta call you out.
thanks,
I love
bud.
you. I love you, though. I love you. I love you.
I'm guilty. Like, I didn't even catch that at all. Now that you say that, I'm like, whoa.
There's
You
no
said
way I'm finishing.
doing the rap. Made sense.
Totally
I
got it.
could
though.
have said
It
too.
did.
Like-
It actually did make sense though, and I did not need to
So
take it there.
funny
And it was
how
L in
totally
the
wrong
chat.
moment.
L in the chat
L
for
in the
Scott.
L in the chat for Scott.
Doing the rap.
Oh boy.
But you're so right though. It's like this.
No.
No, we have to move.
Yeah, and we're going.
We're moving
Yeah,
fast
no.
now.
Don't
Moving
try.
on.
Don't
Yeah,
even. Don't even.
Moving on.
That's
No.
That's so reasonable.
Yeah. Get out.
I'm a reasonable guy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
You know, for the sake of for the Twitch fans. I think I saw Lisa Kang out there. What's up, Lisa?
Yeah. That will be fun to play.
Yeah, it is going to be fun to play, though. Gabe, do you have the green screen? I'm so curious. Like, do you have a huge green screen in your apartment right now?
I have 2 of them that I haven't even brought up to my apartment, but I see the boxes where they reside because they're pretty big. So I just don't. Yeah, I haven't opened them because then they're just gonna be open in my apartment
For sure.
along with the merch.
How
I
can
feel
you
that.
like show? Can you like tilt your screen to show us how big that is? Like how big that shit
That's
is?
what
It
she
like,
said.
Really tempted to
Hey,
do something that's inappropriate for the stream. Really tempted.
Hey, this is
just,
turned
like,
into an
tilt your-
OnlyFans.
tilt-
yeah.
This is now an OnlyFans page.
I'd be happy to. Like
Tilt your screen to show me how big it is, Gabe.
Yeah. No problem.
Hakeem wants to see how big it is. Tilt your screen.
Yeah, of course. No problem. No,
Actually,
they're
we
big.
all do. Tilt your screen.
He's like, actually,
They're like 10 by 20. I mean, they.
Wow,
they're-
that's pretty big.
Whoa.
10 by 20 or together?
It's like didn't matter what you said. I was gonna keep going with the dick jokes.
You were locked and loaded.
Yeah, locked and loaded. I
You
was
were. You were. I hope it. Say it. Yes, they're both 10 by 20. Like we have a lot of real estate to work with.
What?
You're gonna need it.
we got green
That makes
screens, baby. We're making content.
We are gonna need it.
I actually am so excited to dive into that, though. Have you guys...
Me
Need
too.
it is so good.
Yeah.
When do you
In
guys-
hindsight, you're gonna need it is good.
It's
The way I
great.
said it,
We got a lot of real estate. You're gonna need it.
you're gonna. You're gonna need it. I can't even.
That's
I'm still
good
laughing.
because
Such clowns. We are amazing.
ran out of water.
What are you guys doing your green screen performance?
We
Slash-
are-
Funny you mentioned that. Jake.
yeah, yeah.
You want a gig?
No, I want those green screens as soon as you're done with them, though.
I mean, we can use them before. We just we have to pack them up and do other stuff with them. Either way, these are going to be multi-use screens, but our thing is
Not single-use green screens.
no, they're not.
Disposables?
Yeah,
Let's be honest, guys. These are going to be multi-use green screens.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Well, no, that is
The 10th.
on me.
That's what we're doing it. The 10th.
That's the answer.
We'll probably need them on the 9th and 10th. We'll need to set them up on the 9th and leave them there till the 10th is
Dude,
over.
I was describing this to somebody, and I was like, "Yeah, it's crazy," because then it's like my trombone player in my band was like, and then I got these 2 green screens, and I was like, "I'm pretty sure he said that they were like 10 foot by." Actually, I never mind. And then I like stopped telling the story because I was like, "I can't be right about this."
That they're that big?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We have 2 huge green screens right now.
Like,
Also, a nice stereo pair of mics. Yeah, but we're a little serious about this gig. If you want to
kind
be
of
hired
mics?
to record us
oh, okay.
doing this,
I was curious where that.
that is what that gig is.
I was like, are you guys like bailing on the gig and you need your well, we could talk
about that
yeah.
later.
Loved it. I'm like,
That's
can you
awesome.
actually send me the contract and I'll just screen share that with you guys right now?
Oh man.
All right. Well,
yeah.
this has been a good stream, though. We've been going for long enough,
Yeah.
I think. Shout out to our sponsors, Heated Cold Brew and Showed Beer.
Oh, guys.
Oh, stamps.com as well. Stamps.com.
Long time sponsor.
Yeah, one of the first. That's why they're so important to us, man.
Maybe not as important as Heated Cold Brew, but
They're up
really, but we wouldn't get our Heated Cold Brew without stamps.com.
Yeah, I was
that's
just
the,
gonna
that's the
say,
bottom
That's
line.
what it
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
That, you're right.
Yeah.
When you're
Everything you
right.
said.
You're right.
And you?
Were you going to say something, or am I ending
Me?
this-
Yeah, Gabe, you were going to say something.
I
It
was.
definitely seemed like
What
I was,
that?
but it's
it's no bueno.
It's just not important enough to be on
All
the
right.
stream.
That was
Everything else was really important.
Oh, I love that.
all right. And that's been very important business this Thursday. Have a great